Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Simmons. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. To throw, it's Keene. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Carr. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They've got him to sack for the defense. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And now the offense will call a timeout here Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Check this out. The offense still on the field going for it inside their own 30. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Rifles this football to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to it.
Make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said,
that's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 21, LSU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. Michigan offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the completion made. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll run the option. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
It's an out route. The catch made. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Gain of 6.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field. It's Keene. Running back has it on a screen now. Powering through. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on their screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Running back with the carry. Tackle on the play at the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One more play before they head to the locker room. That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, but forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him. For a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Keene. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines churn out another first down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm going to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The sure hands. It's Stewart breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Keene. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
LSU 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. With the catch, it's Green. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew